it's me. I'm here. I'm going to be talking about differences between Western and Eastern animation. As you can see, I have my Totoro shirt on, and it's a Totoro Godzilla slash shirt. I don't know what I think it's called kanji or whatever that style of writing is. But let's get into it. Talk here on the differences between Western and Eastern animation, specifically anime and what is it. But here on the screen is some information. If you can see that. Just let me stretch that out a little bit. So, and then, but
AI overview. Learn more. Ellipsis. Opens in new tab. Anime, a Japanese style of animation, has several differences from Western animation, including motion. Anime often uses shortcuts to express drawing, such as scenes with little movement, instead of relying on motion to convey emotion like American cartoons. Anime production also tends to focus less on movement and more on setting details and camera effects like panning, zooming, and angle shots. Theme. Anime often focuses on human emotion.
So, right there, what it's telling you is anime more conveys more story than Western animation, which often is it's drama. It's more dramatimes and whimsical than because it is driven towards children, but once it'll keep reading about how anime is for all ages, but you do have to watch it let's just go on now. Oh, I forgot to press.
Theme. Anime often focuses on human emotions and real-life experiences, while Western cartoons are more likely to be fictional and fantastical. Anime can also be darker and more serious, while cartoons are usually lighter and more humorous. Audience. Anime can be enjoyed by viewers of all ages, but it's often geared toward a more mature audience. Western cartoons are typically designed for children. Animation techniques. Japanese animation often uses hand-drawn 2D animation, while Western animation has a history of 2D animation but has increasingly focused on 3D animation in recent years. Character design. Anime is known for its unique character designs, which often include large eyes with reflections, thin and elongated bodies, detailed coloring, smaller noses, and single or double-line mouths. Crayon animation. What's the difference between Japanese and American animation? January 20th, 2020. Wikipedia. Anime, Wikipedia. It combines graphic art, characterization, cinematography, and other forms of imaginative. The Pro 3D Studio. Difference between anime and animation. The Pro 3D Studio. January 19, 2023. Hindustan Times. Cartoon versus anime. What's the difference? Hindustan Times. February 14, 2023. While anime can be enjoyed by viewers of all ages, it is typically geared toward TechTarget. What is anime? TechTarget definition. Anime is known for its distinct style, which is characterized by colorful, detailed animat. Incredimate. What is the difference between Japanese animation and American? January 29, 2024. The primary difference lies in the animation techniques employed. Japanese Ani. Generative AI is experimental. AI overview. Anime,
right there, I want, especially the art style is very much can be seen between Japanese animation and American animation. I mean, here in the American, we have been seeing they more drifting towards they in the last decades or so more 3D and computer generated characters. Even the ones that are supposed to be 2D are still more CG than what I mean. Like I can't say Pixar, but because that is all CGI, but that's not what I mean. Like certain you just don't find shows out there that are actually hand drawn. It's more it's still it's not single celled, which they're talking about. It's more single cell, or that's when someone says single cell on when they're talking about animation, they're talking about the actual cells of drawing, the actual sheets of what they have to do, go over the frame by frame is another word for cell. Cell animation is a better word for it to explain that. And in Japan, in China and stuff, they still, especially one of my favorite studios, they do it a lot. My Neighbor Totoro, Studio Ghibli, which I want to get to in a moment here. But let me go back here. I don't know, what is this?
Anime, a Japanese style of animation, has several differences from Western animation, including 1. Motion. Anime often uses shortcuts to express drama, such as scenes with little movement, instead of relying on motion to convey emotion like American cartoons. Anime production also tends to focus less on movement and more on setting details and camera effects like panning, zooming, and angle shots. 2. Theme. Anime often focuses on human emotions and real-life experiences, while Western cartoons are more likely to be fictional and fantastical. Anime can also be darker and more serious, while cartoons are usually lighter and more humorous. 3. Audience. Anime can be enjoyed by viewers of all ages, but it's often geared toward a more mature audience.
So that's that, and then I want to go see if I can go back here. And then here is the Studio Ghibli, the who were the ones who oh god, I can't remember the word.
Studio Ghibli / founders.
Founders,
Hayao
that's the word
Miyazaki,
I was thinking of.
Toshio Suzuki, Isao Takahata, Yasuyoshi Tokuma. Feedback, search results. Studio Ghibli. Wikipedia, http URL. Wikistudio_Ghibli. Studio Ghibli was founded on June 15, 1985, by the directors Hayao Miyazaki. Miyazaki, Suzuki, and Takahata founded Studio Ghibli in 1985, alongside Yasuyoshi. List of Studio Ghibli works: Earwig and the Witch, My Neighbor Totoro portal.
Yeah, so this is I think this is Hayao Miyazaki.
Hayao Miyazaki, director of Studio Ghibli.
So he was the director. I think all these have done artwork on the shows, on the films too.
Toshio Suzuki, Japanese film producer and animator.
Oh, some of these I don't know if I've heard of. Like this film, I definitely have not ever heard of this one.
Isao Takahata, Japanese director and screenwriter.
Oh, this must be like, oh, where are the boys? Where are the boys at?
Yasuyoshi Tokuma,
I know, oh God, what's his name? This guy right here, I can't, he keeps saying, oh, he's going to retire, but he just came out with a new, oh, he just came out with a new film called The Boy and the Herring. Oh, oh, right, okay, here's the list of his, he must have came up with these, Spirited Away, My Neighbor Totoro, Boy and the Herring, which is, that's his most recent one. Howl's Moving Castle, Princess Mononoke, Ponyo, Castle in the Sky, Kiki's Delivery Service, Nausicaa, Valley of the Wind. Can't remember. I don't remember the name of that one, but it's good. It's the
The Wind Rises. PG
Wind-
13 2013 hyphenation point family, war hyphenation point 2 hours 6 minutes.
yeah. All of these are good. All of these are good movies, except for, in my opinion, I did not like. Well, I don't know if I've even ever seen this one. I didn't know they made that one. I didn't know they made this one either. Oh, some of these I did not know they made, but I mostly have watched the. So, anyways, if you, I didn't see like one of my favorite ones on there, but if you have HBO, or if you have Max, you can find a lot of these on there, like Ponyo, Kiki's Delivery Service, My Neighbor Totoro, Spirited Away, Princess Mononoke, Castle in the Sky, The Cat Returns, Nausicaa, Valley of the Wind. God, I can't remember. Her name. Auntie Hinty. I can't remember. The Secret World of. I can't remember. This one, because some of these actually were taken from Western books and adapted. Some of them were, like Earthsea, and it wasn't done right. I mean, Earthsea took a long time to get written itself, so I can't exactly blame. And it wasn't done by Miyazaki. No, it wasn't Miyazaki. That's not him. Hayao. I can't say his name. I apologize if I'm butchering your name, because a lot of people can't pronounce my last name, or they think I sound like a woman when I'm on the phone. But his son is actually the one who directed this film right here. And it wasn't good. And then we have the is that The Cat Returns? But that doesn't say The Cat Returns, but I think that's The Cat Returns. And then From On Top of Poppy Hill, which is another good one. That's good. This one right here is my favorite one, and I believe it's my sister's favorite as well. It's right down here. When Marnie, it's either Marnie was there. It's one of my favorite. I think that and the new one that with the Bird in the Boy in the Herring. I'm sorry. I had a brain my brain wasn't thinking. And then, of course, that's another one of my favorites too. This is a good one too. I think a lot of their movies is what they do is, I mean, kids can watch these films, but they are definitely for a more older audience. They don't have all of them. This is a good one too. I don't know if that was made by studio. This is good too, but I think this was made by or produced by another company. Let me see who this was produced by. If it was, say,
Hinako falls in love with Minato, a handsome firefighter. Their love is short-lived when he is lost at sea. Genres: romantic dramas, adult animation. Romantic dramas, adult animation.
no, I guess it doesn't say who. I think it was called something Kid. For some reason, I want to say it was Kid Pop, or Kid something. But that doesn't make sense because I thought that. Oh, this one, I'm not too sure what this one's about. I don't think I've ever seen it. Because, like, if another thing with me, if it's not dubbed, I don't tend to watch them. Not that I don't know if I would enjoy that. It's just I wouldn't be able to understand them. But, I would definitely tell anybody who's looking to get into anime, especially like a young, either teenager or a older person who really doesn't know much about it, watch these films first, because they are. I have a friend who had a little boy, and he came to one of our anime meetings, and I let him pick out which movie to watch, and he picked out this movie. He picked out Ponyo. And I told him, he said, she's in a bubble. And this is sort of like their version of My Little Mermaid. If that says anything, it's different because it's more like here, let's read the synopsis together.
A magical goldfish named Ponyo yearns to become human to be with Sosuke, but their friendship leads to unintended consequences on both land and sea. Genres: kids and family, fantasy and sci-fi. Kids and family, fantasy and sci-fi.
Yeah, and he just loved it. And so I guess for a long time, he was telling his mom and dad about it, and he wanted to watch it again and again. And then he even told his mom, because there's one part in the movie where Ponyo says, "My mom's she's big and beautiful," and he told his mommy, he said, "You're big and beautiful too." So yeah, and there's a lot of different things on here on Max that is anime. This they just got on Netflix, but this was a bizarre show. The Scavengers, I think it's Scavengers. But yeah, that's just share that with you guys for now. And so you all have a delightful rest of your day, and I hope to hear or see from you in the future. And you guys tell me what your favorite type of animation or entertainment is.